Hey, Mrparka here to review one from Image Films, and it is Day of the Mummy. I haven't seen a mummy movie in a very long time. Since, well, I'm trying to think, actually since the Mummy movies came out, which I was never a huge fan of. And this movie, honestly, if you look at the back, that's a little false advertising. It never gets that extreme or exciting or anything like that. But this film is kind of strange. If you guys ever been to Universal Studios or anything like that, there's a Terminator ride that's kind of interactive and things like that. And honestly, this whole entire movie seems like an interactive ride at Universal Studios. It is short, so it doesn't truly wear out its welcome. It feels like a computer game style. Essentially, this kind of Indiana Jones anti-hero character, kind of like Snake. He's doing a Snake Plissken impersonation, kind of with his voice. Is hired to get this diamond, this codex stone from a tomb. Danny Glover's inside his ear the whole time, and he has these glasses so Danny Glover can see, and he's constantly rich, kind of bad guy, making these comments to him and things like that. And essentially you go through this whole Egyptian adventure where you run through guys with guns and eventually end up at the tomb, and the tomb has a mummy in it, a CGI mummy that at points he looks cool, at points he looks pretty bad. And essentially what happens is he has to have a showdown with this mummy in the tomb and, you know, get the codex stone and things like that. It really does feel like an adventure at Universal Studios or a video game, like a computer video game. Saying that, it's entertaining. It's worth a spin, you know. It'd be good if the language wasn't there. It'd be good a family experience, I think, for, you know, a family to watch. Maybe if you can get past some of the language in there. The main character, like I said, is like a generic anti-hero with this raspy voice and things like that. But it's his point of view the whole time. Some of the characters are likable, although sometimes generic character types. But it's not absolutely horrible at all. It's entertaining, and it's better than it's kind of cool to see mummies coming into the limelight again. There's another movie that came out, IDS Rising. No, that's into Death Squad. Rising. It's something Rising, and it's a mummy film as well. I have not had a chance to watch that. But I do like mummies, and I think the Egyptian horror is a category that needs to be explored more often than it is. And, you know, the claustrophobia and things like that can really freak you out. The sets were kind of cool in this. I wonder if it's just like an old set that they've used tons of times in places. I enjoyed the set. It was cool to see Danny Glover in it. Like I said, it's not an amazing movie or anything like that. It is a fun ride that really seems like it belongs in a theme park or on a video game. Like I said, the mummy is kind of hit and miss. I mean, he looks alright at points. When he's used, I believe he's practical at points, when he's turned around, when you don't see his face and things like that. The characters aren't absolutely horrible or anything like that. I said some of the acting's great, not great, but good. Some's mediocre. None of it really stands out anything spectacular to me. But like I said, if you want a fun little ride, a point of view type deal, the camera's not shaky like a lot of the found footage stuff. It's more focused, it's more polished looking, and the film had a pretty decent budget on it. You can tell from the sets and the locations and things like that. But it's Day of the Mummy, not to be confused with the Italian horror flick Dawn of the Mummy. But yeah, I'd say if this sounds like something you'd like, check it out. Watch the trailer at the end. You guys will know if you'll enjoy it or not. I mean, it's not like something that you're like, you gotta see this, but it's like, that was fun. It was fun. And it was passable, and it was kind of entertaining, to be honest. But Mrparka, thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.
Look closer. The camera's in the glasses. Your eyes belong to me, Jack. Cooper's putting together a team, and I want you on it.
Beyond that horizon lies the cursed earth.
You ever hear the codex stone? Story goes that it was buried with the cursed king, Pharaohs.
Tell me you found a way out.